Hey guys, this is Tom Hanks. Welcome to another stream, the first stream back from Austria. Um, as you can probably tell already, I have a new headset. So while we're playing, just let me know how it is. If it's too loud, if it's too quiet, I can change things on the fly. Let's see. Starting automation right now. There it is. I've had it open before, and what I'm doing today is I'm gonna build a 1975 GT car with for a specific challenge by um, well, the other automation YouTuber that you guys seem to be very familiar with. I still can't pronounce his name. Anyway, yeah, the challenge. Well, you guys are probably aware of it by this point. He posted it like a few hours ago. So we're going back to 1975, and it has to be a four-door GT. It has to be a sedan. Now let's see. I have a sticky note with all the rules. Okay. So we want this to do well in GT Premium, which means we need good sportiness, but a little bit more comfort. I believe I want to go with this car. Yeah. I mean, I could also go with the smaller version, with this one, the 275. We'll see. But I believe I want to go with the long wheelbase one. Like, not the extremely long one. Not the 398 one. But with the one that's just over 3 meters of wheelbase. Okay. So, sticky note. Any type, any material for the chassis. Okay, let's go with aluminium then. Corrosion resistant steel, longitudinal, double wishbone, double wishbone. Engine, any type and any material, any valve train, naturally aspirated or turbo. Okay. I want a V12 and I want a large V12. One that's like a big and torquey. So I don't want it to be... It doesn't need to be particularly light, so I'm gonna decrease the stroke a little bit. And I'm gonna increase the bore a lot. Yeah, okay. I think that's fair enough. And then I want 4 valves per cylinder. And then I'm gonna go all torque on this one. Probably gonna make around 300 to 350 horsepower. Let's see. Any engine, okay. So we can use anything here. Forged. I'm gonna go down to like 32 for now. The compression is gonna be relatively low. I'm gonna leave it naturally aspirated for now. We actually only have mechanical fuel injection, which is not very good. I'm gonna go with 4-barrel setup. What fuel type? 91 unleaded, okay. So we can use performance intake, that's nice. 91 octane fuel. Let's see, we can probably not rev this very high. No race manifold, super quiet with catalytic converter. Let's see. Okay, so the engine is knocking. Let's see. 279 horsepower. That's actually... That is not enough for what I want. 33 loudness and 88.2 smoothness. That's amazing. I want more power though. Like, this is just not good enough. We can rev very, very high on this one though. So I'm gonna go like 40. Oh, the exhaust is limiting. Okay. ...336 horsepower. We could actually go a little bit down again. Then maybe change this a little bit. No, that's not good. This gives us a lot of power, actually. Up to a point, I guess. What? From 60 to 61 we get 4 horsepower from this? That's pretty amazing. Okay. So engine production limit 75. Okay, we're above that. We can only go for a twin single. Okay, we can't go for this at all. I guess I'm gonna... Actually, that doesn't do that much. Production units. Need to save some production units. You know what? Since we can use any engine type in any and NA or turbo, I'm actually thinking I might go turbocharged with a big inline 6. Like so. Actually, yeah, I need to lower this quite a lot. And lower this by quite a bit. That as well. Okay, this doesn't do anything anymore. We're at 40 production units right now. That's pretty good. Compressor. Is it all anymore? The smoothness is good, but should give us better smoothness, right? No? That doesn't do anything at this point. Okay. Yeah, I need a bigger engine, man. I'm not gonna be able to do very well with an inline 6. Yeah, 230 horsepower, that's just not enough. How about a small V12 that is also turbocharged? Like so. And then reduce the reduce the compressor size. Okay. Then tune this a little bit better. Uh-huh. And at 25 horsepower. It's not enough, man. Also, the production units are too high, but we can change that still. Like so, okay. Now, let's increase the compression a little bit. 340 horsepower. I don't like how laggy it is though. I'll get rid of some of that compressor here. Get rid of some of that boost as well. Okay, now it's not really worth going turbocharged anymore at this point. You can go for a lot more torque though. .7 liter. And now go for higher boost. Yeah, injection is just so expensive in production units. How about that? Okay, still good in terms of the revs. Can I go to injection now? Yeah, okay, nice. Okay. Now I want to increase the AR ratio a little bit. 350 horsepower. Now I want to increase the cam profile a little bit further. Actually, no, I liked it as it was. Increased in compression ratio a little bit. 360 horsepower. The only problem I see with this is that it is going to have a lot of wheel spin because it's the 70s and we are restricted to go with an open diff. So that is the only concern I have with this at the moment. super quiet engine though, very smooth. Let's actually test it and see how much wheel spin it gets. It needs to be a sedan. Oh, you can't lower or raise this. You can only pull it backwards and forwards a little bit. Same with this, okay. This is gonna need fairly beefy tires, because it's gonna make a ton of torque. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure how this is gonna work out in the end. In fact, I'm a little bit scared. Have anything that would suit this car other than like other than black? I mean, black would be pretty good. White, I don't like it that much. Red, light blue, gray, sort of. No. You know what I want? I want to see if I can make a sort of brownish paint. Not a whole lot of flake. Something like this. A little bit less saturation. Yeah, I kind of like that. Hey, Dr. Love, how's it going? Oh, we can paint the secondary body as well. Let's see. How does that look in black? You know what? I kind of want it the other way around. Two-tone paint job. Let's go. Oh no. I need to do it like this and then go to secondary body like that. Nah. Doing really good, man. How about you? Yeah, I'm good as well. As I said, I'm now in the I'm now in Austria. I am back at my family's house, but I do have my own apartment there, not just a room. And yeah, that's pretty awesome. I like it, and the internet here is actually not as bad as I thought it might be. Let's paint the whole car brown though. Okay, now let's go for some classic 70s design. What do we got? Pretty sure I'm just gonna go with double round headlights. With dual round headlights. And then you know what? I'm gonna go with dual indicators as well over here. Okay. And now I'm gonna wrap a grill all around that. Let's see. That flares out a little bit too much. That one maybe? Yeah. I'm just gonna go with a rather straight one then. Like this one. So it is gonna make it look like an old 7 series. However, I will add some details that are gonna make it look a little bit different. Let's add the badge in the middle. And let's add some chrome, right? Because this is a GT car after all. I'm really busy these days, so I won't participate in this one. I'm in school learning for carpenter. Oh, okay, that's that's pretty cool. I wish I had some sort of, specific education, some sort of certificate for, hey, I'm a carpenter, or hey, I'm this, I don't have anything in that regard. But yeah, we've gone for something. And in the end, it was my own decision to start studying and then not finish it. It wasn't a good decision, but it was my decision, I guess. Fog lights weren't really a thing yet back then, were they? So all you would have down here would be pretty much the normal plate, right? Maybe some chrome details though. What are you? Oh, okay. Don't want that. By the way, I didn't know what to do. Switch the third time, but free time is a charm. Yeah, I hope so, man. I hope you're. I wish you all the best for that for this time. By the way, is the microphone sound too loud relative to the game, or is it too quiet? Let me know, so I can change it on the fly. Okay, so that's that. It's a really big one as well. It's perfect. Okay, nice. I might still add some fog lights down here, just to fill the emptiness. Like so. And put this here. Then wheels. No. No. Yeah. Or these ones, actually. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with these ones. Oh, and by the way, paint. Window trim is gonna be chrome. Color is gonna be chrome. What is the other trim? Oh, okay, around the wheel arches. All right. Why don't you make a two-tone with light brown? The only reason is because I don't like the two color zones here. Like the first one goes only until here or so, just underneath the windows, and then the rest is the other color. So I would prefer it to have it like Mercedes had it, where like until here or something is one zone and down there is something else. But that's not the case here, and I don't think you can change that. Yeah. Okay, and let's add some door handles. This is gonna be chrome. I'm gonna add a fuel cap here, but I think I'm just gonna go with a rectangular one. And the antenna is gonna be sitting back here. Not on the trunk. Okay, and now we need to make sure that we give this thing a good rear end design. I think I might actually go for something similar to the front fascia, where I'm gonna have two indicators back here and then two round rear lights over here. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Let's see. That's still a little bit too large. Yeah, okay. Fair enough, I think. That's... yeah. Let's go all the way if possible. Yeah. have this be plastic. And actually I'm gonna change that to plastic as well, so that it fits in better. Put this here, and then let's go with some bumper bars once again. I hate it when they don't go straight. So in that case, I might just want to do it the same way I did it on the front as well. Just to have this in the middle. And then attach these. Okay. And then where does the number plate go in this case? Put it on here. Oh, actually punches a hole in the bumper, which is not the way I would like this to be. So let's just put it over the bumper. And then some nice exhaust tips, because this is not gonna be particularly cheap car. And have two of them. Yeah, I like it. But maybe use something on the side here, but excuse me? Let's just make a stripe. Please move this. No? Yeah. I want to separate this, like I want to have one for the front door, one for the rear door, as opposed to one going all the way across. Okay, this is just the right length, so the doors should open and close properly. And then let's align this. Okay. All right. Looks better already. Oh yeah, we need to mirror these. Nice. Yeah, I like it. Okay. And so now that we have the aesthetics, let's see how this is gonna behave. Open diff only. Hard long knife or medium tires. Rims any material. Let's go alloy for now. We could still go magnesium if we feel like we really need it. Brakes any type. Then go vented discs then. 2 pistons up front, 1 on the rear. Under tray any type, let's go fully clad. Interior luxury only. Luxury. Okay. Steering. Safety any type above standard 60s. So let's go with... Yeah. Advanced 70s, sure. And then springs, dampers, sway bars, anything. Okay. Right. So we are already doing very well here. We need to remove 1 seat, then we will do even better. Oh, look at that. Low sportiness penalty, though. Okay. We can fix that. Can we, though? Only 3.4 sportiness. I think that's the least sporty car I've ever made. Ever. What is hurting us so much apart from the automatic gearbox? Circle test. Ah, yeah, then that's the hydropneumatic springs, I assume. And also, I guess the tires. Yeah. We're only at 0.8 G. That is not very good. But overall, we are doing extremely well in GT Premium already. Okay, now we're doing much better. 160.9. We have a very high amount of prestige. That's why we're doing so well, I guess. Oh, man, the fuel economy. I never noticed until now. Damn. Yeah. That is liters per 100 kilometers. That is not MPG. If this was MPG, I would be extremely impressed. Okay, let's see. How much does this cost? Actually, not as much as I thought. And 360 horsepower is not enough to give this any sportiness, apparently. Or enough, at least. Power only plus 0.7%. Yeah, the gearbox. Oh, man, that's hurting so much. We don't actually have that much roll angle even. So let's see, we can... We have 0.87 G now, but 5.1 roll angle. Ugh, do we have to... 169.2 in GT Premium. How do we solve the sportiness thing though? Bigger rims? For bigger brakes? Let's take it, let's leave it at 60-40. As we can still increase this. What is the weight distribution, by the way? 6139. Ah, yeah, this is one heavy engine. I might wanna go naturally aspirated after all. Wait, how is this not chrome? I just noticed that. Also, how are we doing in... Oof, production units were at 130, which is exactly the limit. 129.8, okay. So that is exactly where we should be. Oh, sorry for that. I kind of want to go naturally aspirated actually. You know what? Let's save this as is. Make a clone and see how the naturally aspirated V12 is gonna work. I don't know if Nasri actually has access to V16s. Actually, let's find out if he has made any video about the V16. We can do it. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, he does have V16s. So let us go ahead and make a new engine. Aluminium. Okay. Now we want this to be smooth, so we want low stroke. $6.6 seems reasonable. Actually, no, I don't think we're gonna be able to afford for a V16 because of the production hours. Eight carburetors. Look at that. Oh, that's what they call an engine. Yeah, okay, that's what I kind of expected. So let's go V12 instead. Still too expensive. Let's see. $320 horsepower. We're still way too expensive though. In production units. How are we... Is it the exhaust? That exhaust. That lowers the production units by so much on the turbo. Okay, 339 horsepower. 340. Let's see. Not as good, actually. Huh. So the turbo engine does have its benefits, and those benefits are gonna be the fact that it's quieter, and that ultimately it does make a little bit more power. Interesting. How about we make a smaller V12 though? Like 5.5 liters, and then increase the red line. Hmm. Okay, no, that's just not as good. Okay, 75.8. Production units, and let's see. Good. Um, Now we don't have very far left to go, though. Sorry. Um, it does do better now than the previous naturally aspirated engine, though. Hi, LHH GTS, how's it going? No, I think I'm just gonna go with the... I think I'm gonna stick with the turbo engine. It's good. How about you? Yeah, I'm doing fine. I'm currently doing a challenge, a community challenge. Well, that Nasri has posted on his YouTube channel today. It's the 1975 Premium GT car challenge. It has to be a 4-door, and that is what I have so far. I'm still working on it. It is doing extremely well. It is doing extremely well in GT Premium though, but I have in the past seen people who got over a score of over 200 in this category. So let's see if we can get there. That was too much. We go for like 315s and then 2 piston. Tweak this a little bit more. I think like 300-ish is the sweet spot. I tried to make mine, but for some reason automation ain't working for me. Really? Sup, my dude? How's it going, Fario 2114? So this is the engine that I have. Very smooth, very quiet, pretty powerful, but for some reason not very sporty. We can throw a performance intake on there. That'll give us no more throttle response actually. Yeah. We're in 65 horsepower. That hurt the score here though, for whatever reason. Oh, it was the, yeah, it was the, wait. So how did that increasing the ignition timing hurt the GT Premium score for some reason? Is it making it less comfortable because the throttle response is going to be higher? Is that what's happening? Hmm. Yeah, it works. It doesn't when I try to put it, include the game crashes. Oh shit. Yeah, that sucks. Okay. Less of anything sounds bad in my book. Yeah. Grand Touring Premium. This is the category. This is the market demographic that we're competing in. And 171 is good. It's pretty good. But in the past, I've seen people achieve scores of over 200 in this segment. And yeah, I wanna... Wait, let's mess with the gearing a little bit. No, around about 50 seemed fine. We're not allowed to use differentials. We're not allowed to use sports or semi-slick tires. Magnesium rims, maybe. That did help a little bit. drivability is low. Lower than I'd like anyway. We have so much wheel spin. Are you gonna test the car in BeamNG? Absolutely. Because the car is scored both in automation and in what it does in BeamNG. So I will absolutely test it in BeamNG as well. Okay, lowered it a little bit. Gave us a little bit more drivability and sportiness. Lowered the roll angle as well, which is nice. The rear dampers are hard. Yeah, but at the same time, if they weren't, then, you know, when I first built this car, before I really started tweaking, I actually got a low sportiness penalty because I had like 3 point something sportiness. I'm still only at 8.6. But having sportiness being too low actually gives you a penalty in this category. So, like, what is the challenge your stream title speaks of? It is a challenge that another YouTuber posted on his channel today. I'm just gonna send you the link. Let me see. Go there and say hi and tell him who sent you. So yeah, this is the challenge for which I'm building a card right now. I have everything on a sticky note, or like all the rules. There does not seem to be a price limit, but there are limitations to the production units and engineering times, both on the engine and on the final car. So apparently, making the engine more responsive makes the car worse in GT Premium, which kind of makes me think like I should go back to carbs, actually. And it does seem to work. Oh, but wait a minute. The engine is actually knocking, reducing power and everything. But it gives me more score. For some odd reason. That should not be the case. It should not work like that. And go back to injection though. But it has more efficiency. Yeah. $172.1 is not bad at all. Maybe I am gonna send it in like this. I'm certainly not gonna go front wheel drive. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna go front wheel drive. No. No? Oh, okay. That is what was giving me the low sportiness penalty, the hydro pneumatic springs. And we cannot afford going for them right now anyway because of the production units. Wheel spin is significantly reducing the car's drivability. Try adjusting the gearing wheels or the differential. Well, we can't fit a differential. I can change the gearing, of course. But, well, you know what we could do is we could do something like that. And then go for something like this. Have the last gear be overdrive, even though this isn't about economy. But yeah, this does seem to help, actually. Yeah, don't use hydro pneumatic, you don't want to mess with those. Yeah. Wheel spin is reducing the cost drivability. Yeah, I know, but we're not allowed to use a diff, otherwise the wheel spin would be much lower. Yeah. Um... Let's actually see how this gearing does in a straight line. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're not allowed to use manual gearboxes in this challenge, so you do need a good bit of torque in order to get these things going. I'm sort of thinking going like 4.5 liter V12 or something, naturally aspirated, but high revving. That would give us a lot more sportiness, but I think it would compromise the comfort too much. I'm gonna make another clone of this. And let's make a new engine. Because as far as the setup goes, we're doing fairly well already. Family. V12, aluminium. Aluminium. Actually, we want this to be a lot higher. Like so, okay. I think we can go with cast iron on this one. Forged. Okay. Throttle response is gonna be much better, so that's gonna give us more sportiness. Single standard, 91 octane only. Let's see. This doesn't update automatically, by the way. So that value is gonna be different, most likely. Okay, now this is just not powerful enough. Also, the production units are too high. Because of something. Can't afford that. Oh, we can. But this is just bad. This is just bad for a GT car. Car tends to oversteer. That gave us better stats though, I don't... Why? Yeah, no. It was worth a try, but didn't work out. Okay, now the game crashed. Let's boot it back up. Once it's done shutting down at least. Don't send bug report. Okay, here we are. Delete this. I think I'm gonna call it okay for now. Still need a name for it though. Okay. Let's export this and test drive it. Because while I have seen people before getting 200 in the market category GT Premium, there's still a good chance that I might finish decently well here. And, 178 is nothing to sneeze at. And those people who have achieved those scores before, sorry, we're not competing this time. Anyway, so let's switch over to Beam. Wow, that was loud. Okay, so Beam, there you are. Let's try it. Gotta grab my controller. And then we'll see how this drives in Beam, because automation stats are one thing. How the car actually behaves in practice is another thing. Yeah. Lots of wheel spin. It just has so much torque. way more than it can handle, really. That was not understeer, that was just me braking too late. Yeah, okay. We definitely have to do something about about all of this wheel spin. Maybe go naturally aspirated with this 5.7 liter engine. Yeah. Yeah, and there's like... Remember, the weight distribution was like 61% front and 39% rear, so there's like nothing to push those rear wheels to the ground. And I don't necessarily want to give this thing a wing. Yeah, this is... way... Yeah, this is way too much engine for this car to handle. Okay. Well, I'm glad we found out. So, let's go ahead and switch back to automation. Well, I'll be going now. I need to fix some dude's bike. Okay, see ya, man. Hope to see you next time. Huh. Oh, maybe we just reduce the boost pressure. Yeah, okay, that seems to be the way to go. That definitely seems to be the way to go. 350 horsepower should still be plenty. Yeah, we can reduce this some more, I guess. Or we could reduce the turbine size to also make this respond a little bit faster. Oh, that does a lot. $340 horsepower. Yeah, let's see. It's probably still gonna get a whole lot of wheel spin, but let's try it again. Because now we have quite a bit less torque, which will be less of an assault for the rear wheels, but it might still be too much. We're gonna have to find out. Let's see. The problem with the V16 is that it's just too expensive. Otherwise, you know, it would have its advantages, of course. Even better smoothness than the V12, for example. Higher prestige. But can't really go for one in this one. Yeah, man, this is just... This is still way too much power for this car. Yeah, that was me being late on the brakes, but yeah, this does still have way more power than it can handle. Maybe go for a smaller engine. Still turbo, but smaller. How about like 5.3 or 5.2? See how that works. Yeah, does seem to help a little bit. But I think I want to go down with a 5 liter. Down to a 5 liter. Yeah, something like this. And then tweak it a little bit more. Okay. So no, what we had going before was good. 183.7. 183.4. Huh? That makes it quieter though. How about... Doesn't help. This? Hmm. I don't really know what I should still do to this. How was... Look at that. Okay, I'm gonna increase it by 1 tick. Goes up to 184. Decrease it by another. Goes down to 183.4. .5 bars of boost now. Let's see. Okay, 300 horsepower. So this is now a 5 point. This is now a 5 liter. Weight distribution is less awful as well. Should get less wheel spin too. Okay. Are we still within? Yep. And then... Yep. Okay. Front brake force is low compared to grip. We have 375mm vented discs. Let's test this actually, because now we do have a significant amount less power and torque. And it does come in a little bit more smoothly as well. So let's see how this goes. I believe that this will be my final attempt as well, though. Like, I think this is the one that I'm gonna send in. Because... Not because I don't, you know, wanna tweak anymore, but... We've been spending 1 hour and 43 minutes on this one car. Let's see. Obviously, traction control hasn't been invented yet in 75. So that is kind of a problem. Wait, did I export this again? No, I didn't. Right? Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure I didn't. I forgot to. So let's go back to automation. Pretty sure I just closed the game and didn't actually export. So let's make sure that we do that. Okay. So let's see. Is it still too much, or can the car handle it now? It's still a little bit too much, but Okay, that was entirely my mistake. Why is it shifting so early? It is more drivable than it was before, but it's still pretty crazy. It turns in nicely though. I want to see how quickly this actually goes down the quarter mile. Let's see. It's not gonna be, you know, blazing fast. Because it's just not the sort of car, but still, you know, for honor and glory. Not bad actually, 14.5 for a GT car of 1975. That's really not bad. .2 0 to 100. Pretty good. Man, this car also stayed dead straight during braking there. I didn't have to correct at all with the analog stick, so it stayed dead straight even without ABS, which is kind of impressive actually. Speaks for good brake balance. This is somewhat drivable, actually. Yeah, I think that this is the way that I'm gonna send it in. This is pretty nice, actually. Yeah, I think I'm done. And I also want to thank you guys for watching the stream, which I'm gonna be ending right now. And I will be streaming again next Saturday and also next Sunday. Join my Discord to see all my new uploads, and also when this goes live onto YouTube, in case you missed it. And also follow me on Discord in order to see when I will be streaming again, because just in case that the announcement video on YouTube doesn't get, doesn't send notifications out, you will be seeing it on Discord as well. All right. Thanks everyone for hanging out, and hopefully see you next Saturday. Goodbye.